Hello from the land of TV. This is King Cool. And welcome to the Toast Reviews. For those of you who do not know how this works, I normally put something in the toaster, and I've normally seen a movie, and I talk about it before it's done. But here's a problem. Today's Tuesday before this episode goes up. I haven't watched anything. I'm going to be busy the only times I would have time to watch something. This is the only time of the day I can actually record. So, sadly, I have not watched anything this week. I was going to watch something, but you'll see what it is. But after I saw this, I'm like, forget it, I don't have time. I'm just going to do the recording now while I can, get this episode out. And at the end of it, since I haven't watched anything, I am going to draw out of the penalty box. Since I finally cleared the other one. And hopefully it won't take me 8 months to watch that one. So, but I'm still going to put up some toast, because what the heck. Today, we have Pepperidge Farm's cinnamon raisin bread, which shouldn't take too long. But I will get to butter it. I think I've done it on the show once before, but it doesn't matter. I'll have to repeat some things a couple times. Here we go. Alright, in general, I'm just going to talk about some of the things that have been happening. You all heard about Rush Limbaugh shooting his stupid ass mouth off, and it's like, oh, he said something offensive. This is the only thing he's done for the last 25 years. And I saw, I'll just name him, Michael Dorkman Scott, who you might know from like Ryan vs. Dorkman and stuff like that, said that he might stop subscribing to Netflix if they still continue to sponsor Rush Limbaugh. And I'm sort of like, you know, I bet I could live without Netflix, but I wouldn't say that. 'Cause he's supposed to be a guy with more movies than I am. It's like, oh, what are you going to do? You're going to go to Amazon.com and buy all the movies or something? So I don't doubt he'll go through with it, because you probably don't say something like that with this. But I'm sort of like, yeah, you know, when you make a boycott thing like that, I almost never, you know, I've boycotted things in the past, usually for some sort of personal thing, where it's like someone treating me like a jerk. I'm like, I'm not coming back here, sorry. But, so this was the movie I had this week. I was going to do Who Framed Roger Rabbit, you know, which I haven't seen since I was a kid. It scared the hell out of me when I was a kid. But I look at the disc, and I'm like, huh, we'll just say it on there. Level focus, full screen feature, and I'm like, that doesn't make me happy. I didn't want a full screen feature. I'm gonna put it in the thing and make certain it's if it is a full screen feature or not. And then it's like my disc, it won't read it. I'm like, well, what's going on? Well, remember what I said about how I was gonna check these things before I hang on to them for a long time? Well, I've only hung on to this one for like a week. I hung on to Pirates 4 for like a month. All right, third. I got some plans for the players, and I actually have a new player that I got on eBay. Do any of you guys know what character this is? This is Susan from Monsters vs. Aliens. She's the 49 and 11 inches woman. And she's, you know, riding her cars like she did in the thing. When I showed this to my brother, he pointed out to me, he's like, wait a minute, if she's giant, why does she have blonde hair? It's like she doesn't have blonde hair in the movie. She has brown hair, and then it turns white. And I was like, well, if this one was painted in China, you know what white means. You know, white, lead, you know. So I'm sort of glad they don't. But I got some plans for the players coming up sometime soon. I do have to sort of watch something. You'll see what it is when I do it. Let's see. Where's my little thing? Ooh. Not often I say everything I gotta say, and I wind up with beautiful toast like that. But I'm gonna get me some butter. Butter. Well, margarine today, but is there anything else I gotta do? Let's see. I'm going to try to do, maybe I'll try to do a double feature next week to make up for it, but I am also still going to draw out of the penalty box. I'll do that, I think, after I cut away from this. But, see, this is the only disadvantage to doing toast reviews as opposed to Distracted Minute or anything else, is that I'm sort of, since I have to do it in here, I sort of have limited times I can actually record. Which does actually hamstring me on occasion, but not as much as, okay, well, I have to do all this recording, I have to sync everything up, blah, 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 and I'm like, well, that was all sort of a pain in the butt. But this is a pretty short episode. But nevertheless, I'll be back next week with an actual movie. But I decided that, I'm going to give you something. But at any rate, if you want me to watch something, just suggest it. I'll listen to anything. But thank you for watching. This is King Cool. Drive home safe. I lost the sticker that said penalty box on it. Doesn't matter. Well, you fill out the thing, so let's do you. Oh boy.